feel like Taco Bell would be like the shittiest people that have ever existed. All the time.
Yeah.
No, that's McDonald's.
McDonald's?
That is.
No, Taco Bell's the thing about
We're talking
Taco
about
Bell is
the
the hangout spot for all the high school kids, which are like my least favorite breed of human.
See, but
That's
that's also
true.
McDonald's.
I think like
It's
that's
just because
true.
they're kids.
At
They're
the,
just like,
at the same time,
where do
though,
we get jobs? McDonald's. Oh, okay, it's easy. And
high
then
school
they just-
kids are pretty like. I feel like they're annoying, but they're pretty easy though too, because they're chill. Like they're just high school kids. They ain't got no money. Like,
But
what are you gonna
high
do?
school kids-
What are you gonna do? Not eat
Yeah.
a Taco Bell?
And for them,
yeah.
like $20 for like a day's work, it's like, bruh.
They're not gonna ask to see a manager. You give them a taco, and they'll love you forever.
That's true. I just hate them.
Well, welcome to Hanging Out in the Basement. Thanks for joining us. Kale's over here.
Yeah. I am.
Or, yeah.
Welcome
thought-
to Kale's Corner.
Yeah, welcome to Kale's Corner. I thought today for the special show we should have moved Rocco's basement to Rocco's upstairs. Now it would have been fun.
Oh.
But-
He did
Well,
suggest it.
You
Yeah.
did? I didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
Rocco's upstairs.
We'll walk the plank.
Yeah, Rocco's upstairs.
The poop deck, Rocco's poop deck. That's what I should have
Rocco's
named it.
poop deck.
Rocco's poop deck. Sticking with the Pirates theme.
Yeah, sticking with the Pirates theme. And with us is Connor and Jago. Yeah, so it is a Pirates theme. We also have our June movie preview, our Pick 2 game that we like to do.
Mick Pick 2. It's the Mick Pick 2.
It's coming in
Mick
June.
Pick 2?
We do the last week of the month.
Yeah.
Prepare for the next month.
Okay.
And then the first week of every month, we recap the movies of the last month
Okay.
in the Tower.
Okay.
Right,
Can
remember
you
that?
write all this down?
Wait,
We
so
gotta
when's
get
the
to that
Tower?
later.
Next week.
The Tower is next week?
Yeah, I gotta update it.
Okay.
We're bringing
it's
it's
I was gonna say,
we're
coming back.
So we're in the monthly tower.
Monthly Tower. The Tower's
Did
the
we do it
first week
last
of every
month?
month. No, we did not. We're bringing it back next month.
We're gonna have
Tower's
so
coming
many
back,
movies to
everybody.
add to the tower.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a ton of movies.
Hang tight, all 20 of you. The tower's coming back.
20.
I know.
20.
Come on,
I know,
let's take it easy.
I
We
know
have
like
at least
four
Connor,
of you.
calm down.
Four of you just nerd gals.
I don't know. I never watch these fucking videos.
And two
anyway.
of them are like Ryan.
I watched the most.
Say, calm down, the squad, and also Nate.
Oh, man. Well, I don't know. We were talking about food and stuff. What was... I was trying to think. Of food. What did I have to do with food? I had to think about
Eat
food,
it.
but I forgot.
Cake and caramel and
Oh,
chicken
cake.
wings and
caramel.
Cake.
fucking burgers.
Connor.
Yeah.
Somebody has to tone you down on the caramel.
Bro,
I think that's in your veins.
Hang on.
that is impossible.
Caramel is dope, but have you had caramel M&Ms?
Yes.
Those things are horrible.
What?
Those are bad. Those
So
are
weird.
Oh, go to hell! Those are so
Yeah.
good.
Honestly, they're
They
not-
taste like better Milk Duds.
No, they don't.
Okay.
Oh,
milk,
they're
milk duds
so
aren't great, but like
good.
they're
Milk Duds are amazing.
That tastes like processed caramel.
The caramel
Oh.
M&Ms are awkward because it's like an air shell M&M with like a cube of literally like the commercial with like a cube
Yeah.
of caramel in it, and you just like it's so awkward because there's so much air in there, and you
I
just
had
get a little
one
bit
and I
of
liked it.
you
I was
get
like,
a-
you almost had a crappy
you
bag.
get a little M&M shell and then just all caramel.
Yeah. I don't
What
see
were
the
you
problem.
expecting?
And it's like cheap ass gross caramel.
Yeah, we're
Oh, my God.
we're taking right down the middle on this one.
Swing
It is
and a miss,
the
M&Ms.
it
Swing
is
and
the
a miss.
laziest design for a candy.
So good.
Go back to pretzels.
No, it's lazy.
So
It's
It's
not
not even
lazy.
Yes, it is
So
lazy.
They can only put so many things in an M&M.
That's true.
They can't
The
only
peanut
put,
M&M has chocolate and peanut, and a peanut in.
Okay, this one is chocolate and caramel.
There's
No,
barely any
no,
chocolate.
there ain't chocolate in there. I don't
It's
know
a
if you
chocolate shell.
have. They just
It's
painted what
barely
looks like
chocolate.
chocolate on top of it.
It's a
It's seriously like a little
Chocolate
shit
is on the inside of the candy shell.
Yeah.
Barely.
chocolate.
No, it's a caramel cube
Bullshit.
coated in chocolate, and then it's coated in shell.
What do you want them
Coated?
to- What do you
Yes!
want them to, what do you want them to do?
What do you want me to
Mix
say?
it together in
Covered-
a giant vat and then pour it into
Yes.
an M&M?
You know what? Here's
Yes.
the thing. Because the peanut M&M is bigger than a real M&M. Am I wrong? Right?
Oh yeah, the peanut M&M's gigantic.
Right. So if you got caramel, you got the right size of caramel. The caramel's the good amount of size. There isn't enough chocolate to add to the caramel.
Well, eat a fucking Milky Way then.
Exactly! It's a terrible idea.
No, it's not a terrible idea. They
It's not a
taste
terrible
delicious. I also love Milky Ways.
It's a terrible execution. Yes, Milky
Shout
Ways
out
are
to
better.
Milky Way.
Milky Ways are better, but the M&Ms are good.
No,
You're
they're
saying
not
the
good.
M&Ms are bad. No, the
I
M&Ms
I
are
am
delicious.
saying the M&Ms are bad.
I am
Here's
saying
the thing.
the caramel
M&Ms
are
didn't
better.
come out and say, look guys, we're going to stop making M&Ms because caramel's the way. No. They're just a thing they're doing.
Yeah, they just wasted
Exactly.
the whole
It's just
a
commercial.
thing they're
And
doing.
the thing they're
promotion.
doing is shit. It's a bad.
It's a
bad.
good thing. It's
not-
delicious.
It's a good thing that they thought of it. It's a bad thing in the execution. It's just a little shit of caramel.
It's delicious.
It's not that bad.
Not
It's
enough
delicious.
chocolate.
It's
Delicious.
Not enough chocolate.
I could eat a caramel bar. Straight up.
So the
Bar
one thing that I think I could add to your argument is that I only had one, and I think eating a whole bag would be overwhelming.
I had half a bag.
There
It was
you go.
delicious. I could eat all of you guys.
But then he loves caramel.
That is
Yeah.
true.
So I get
love
that.
caramel.
Caramel is
I like
probably my
caramel
favorite
and chocolate. Like those fancy,
See, he
the thing that
he
starts
just
with a
drank
G.
straight caramel.
I
Yeah,
did.
he did. Like whipped cream.
No regrets.
But just
Oh,
caramel.
what, the syrup?
Yeah.
The caramel syrup?
No
Yeah.
regrets.
Bottoms
Fucking
up.
delicious.
Oh, like, oh, yeah.
Although I can do that with like maple syrup too. So
It's like the whipped cream thing. Everybody does that.
I can't do that.
I don't like
oh,
that
I
either.
can. I love it.
Yeah, you love
Can't handle it.
Makes me feel like a kid. I love
Connor,
it.
you are a sweet tooth. You have like multiple.
What can I say?
Yeah.
I got a sweet tooth.
I have like one piece of chocolate and I'm like, alright, I'm good for the
I'm
next
good.
week.
Yeah. I'm
It
good.
depends on those Cadbury fucking eggs. I can't do that shit. I eat like a
Cadbury
quarter
eggs.
of one. I'm
Those
like,
Hang on,
Those
the
are too much.
great Easter debate. Reese eggs kick the shit out of Cadbury
oh,
eggs.
yeah.
night
Right.
and day.
Yeah.
Set it up on a tee and launch that thing 50
But
yards.
caramel eggs.
Still not as good as
No,
Reese
no, no,
eggs.
No.
Reese's eggs are the best.
And see,
Oh my
the
God,
Cadbury
they're
eggs,
so
they're too creamy.
Cadbury.
It's too much.
Cadbury
Cadbury.
is too damn much.
Too rich.
Too damn
Plus,
much.
okay, Cadbury, even if their stuff was good, takes the L because they show the same commercial from the 90s every Easter.
Yeah.
And like,
Buck-meow,
yeah.
buck-meow, buck-meow.
with the bunny that barks like a
Brock!
chicken.
I forgot the clucking lion bunny for some reason.
I've not seen this commercial. I'm gonna have to pull it up.
Oh, you've seen the commercial.
It's been on, I guarantee you it's been a
No
commercial
bunny
every
knows-
Easter since you've been alive.
No
What's it
bunny
for?
knows Easter
Cadbury
like
eggs.
Cadbury.
Yeah. It's their
It's
Cadbury Easter
no
commercial.
bunny knows Easter. It's
No bunny knows Easter.
It's like they recorded the commercial and then recorded a bunch of different audio, and then they just fucked up with
Yeah.
matching it.
Something more cuddly. Yeah.
It's coming.
Earlier, maybe.
Why does the lion do that?
That's what I heard.
Thank you. Not quite we had mine, yes.
Everyone wants to be the
fucking
Cadbury
ostrich.
bunny. Because only he brings
the
Cadbury cream eggs with their delicious milk chocolate outside and creamy filling.
Oh, it looks like a raw egg. Go back. Go.
Bigger.
Wait.
Friendlier,
That's my
maybe.
favorite. Brock.
Thank you. Not quite we had
All right, watch when he
mine yet.
cracks open the egg. It
Everyone
straight up
wants to
looks
be the
like a
Cadbury
raw
bunny.
egg.
Because only he brings Cadbury cream eggs with their delicious milk chocolate outside and creamy filling.
Delicious.
There's only one
That actually looks like a
Cadbury bunny,
chocolate
and no one
egg.
knows
You gotta turn this shit
better
down.
than him.
Oh God. Well, for those who have been living under a rock who also watch our show,
There's
that is the
commercial for you.
Cadbury commercial. Or if we have any foreigners,
We have
possibly
audio
viewing the show
listeners.
at
We have
this
audio listeners, so that probably.
Listen,
blew
I
up our
promise
ears.
there's a point to this show.
Yeah, we're gonna get to
All right,
it.
so-
Point to the shit.
Are we talking about pirates or
My
something?
life is a lie.
Welcome to Easter, everybody, like 2 months ago.
I'm not sure how to smooth transition into what we're talking about.
All
so
right,
I think
everybody,
it's just-
welcome to the Rocco's Basement Easter Podcast.
Oh,
Is
Is
that
that
me?
crazy?
I
Yeah,
grabbed
we
this
just-
with my toe.
No,
yeah,
we
oh
just-
yeah, you did that with your
Oh,
phone.
okay.
Don't
Sorry.
worry about
I thought we just had
First,
a quick power
the
search.
lights will flicker
I thought we
on
did
and
too.
off.
Nosferatu.
that. Oh, that's amazing. So we can talk about some pirates, or we can do some June movie preview. I think we should start with June movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get into the
pirate
main
stuff
stuff
later.
for last.
Okay, because then we have a game at the end.
Yeah.
forgot to
Another
answer
game.
that. Yeah, so we'll have a 5-question
Y'all
shootout.
Y'all got games?
Y'all got
Um,
Say a 5-person shootout because there's 4.
5-question shootout.
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, so that, yeah. Okay, so let's get into June.
Okay.
We're really close to it.
Yeah.
This month is almost
That's
over.
28th.
And we all
And
saw
next month
Alien.
is
I think
just
Alien
about
was
to
the
begin.
only movie that the next month is about to begin. I think we all saw Alien.
Hello, Guardians.
We also
Oh, we
Guardians.
all saw Guardians too. You're right. I think it might be at the.
I
I
don't
think
think I
I
saw
went to the
anything
theater
between that, but I don't think I did.
Yeah, I don't think anything else came
No,
out.
because we were at the
May
beach.
was kind of a dead zone until
Yeah.
Guardians.
I
In
mean,
between-
when we did the May preview, those were the two movies
It was
pretty
also
much everyone said they
we were
were
all
gonna
at the
see.
end of our school, and Jeremy was transitioning and stuff in his life.
Yeah,
so
'cause I
it
didn't-
was
We
pretty
all had a
slow.
busy ass May.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the school was ending.
May
School,
was
fucking-
weird
That's
for
probably
everyone.
why. Yeah.
Alright,
Literally,
so
school ended and I got to see Guardians as a reward.
School's still going on for me, and then I'll see Wonder Woman when it comes
Rip.
out.
Wonder
Yeah.
Woman.
So speaking of Wonder Woman is the first week of June 2nd. We have another big release. So we're doing the movie Pictoon, and if you guys don't know what that is,
The Mick Pick 2.
it's that's where I got it.
It's the new McDonald's promotion.
New McDonald's promotion, sponsored by McDonald's. We go through the entire month, and you have to pick 2 movies. So it's only 2 movies you could see. So last month, Connor picked Guardians of the Galaxy
And Alien.
and
Shit, sorry.
Connor, just move that.
Sorry.
And whoever gets their McPick 2 right gets a free 5-piece chicken nuggets.
Wait, what do you
Wait,
mean
hold
gets
on.
the Mick Pick 2 right? What
Well,
is
there's
right
no-
and
Yeah,
wrong?
how'd you get it right?
No, it's just personal preference. Whatever movies you
Are you
want to see,
saying
your
like
top 2
whoever
movies
has a
you want to see.
shitty opinion doesn't get chicken nuggets?
Exactly.
Well, in that case,
I feel like there's only 2
somebody's
movies
gonna
in
have
June.
somebody's gonna have a hot take though. We'll see.
Okay,
We'll
okay,
see. Let's
okay.
see. So the first week we have Wonder Woman and Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. I didn't realize that's
Ew.
what the subtitle
Which
was.
what was the thumbnail with the Wonder Woman's butt? You know, quick flash to
Oh,
that.
quick
thumbnail.
flash to that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll remember to find it. I'll have to look for it.
I doubt it.
You probably won't.
Yeah, so that was that week, June 2nd. Anybody want to say anything about Wonder Woman?
Pew,
Wonder
pew.
Woman trailer?
Wonder Woman.
I feel like I feel like we gotta. Also, you need to play the Wonder Woman theme because it pisses me
Oh.
off.
Oh, the new one?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why? Why is that a thing? I hate that theme.
Get to it.
Hate it.
Of course, there's an advertisement.
The frosted
For a second, I thought it was an Easter advertisement.
So did I.
Cadbury Egg advertisement.
So Wonder Woman's coming out.
It's so terrible. How can y'all enjoy this?
Because the song
It's-
is pretty awesome.
It's horribly
It's
adorable.
Spy Kids!
I liked Spy Kids.
Yeah, but I like, yeah.
Well, that was a fucking PG movie involving Spy Kids!
And this is a PG-13
You pair this theme
movie.
song with the fact that Gal, whatever, doesn't speak English. It's dope.
I guess it fits her
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
she's just such
I
a
love that. I
frumpy
love
dumb
that she's
actress,
in like
but-
3 trailers and all TV commercials. She has like 1 line of dialogue.
I
Yeah,
also
she
love
never
the fact.
talk.
I love the fact that all the other, whatever they're called,
Amazonians?
Yeah, Amazonians don't like speak like she does.
Yeah, because it sounds like she physically spit her words into a blender, swallowed it back, and then re-spoke them.
Yeah.
All right, well we can head to the next week. Which
She
is,
can't speak, but I do
which is
like her as
actually-
Wonder Woman.
She was also Miss Israel.
She is Miss Israel
She-
because
she
she,
was Miss
is
Israel.
probably the most attractive person in Israel,
Well, that's alive.
hands down.
That's-
That's alive.
Everyone else was getting
What is
off.
she proposing? June 9th. We'll throw next week. We've got 2 horror movies to throw at you, try to sway you. The Mummy.
Ew.
Is that
Yeah.
a horror movie?
Yeah, it's a horror movie.
Pretty sure that's just bad.
Yeah.
It is
Action,
listed- it is
action,
listed
adventure,
as bad.
fantasy, horror. Wow,
Its
that
genre
is
is actually just Tom Cruise.
That should be its genre.
and the next one is It Comes at Night.
Oh, yeah.
It comes at
I've
night.
seen like half a
Yeah,
trailer
that's
for
the
that.
824 movie.
I don't know. It looks like just one of those copy and
Yeah.
paste horror
What is this?
movies.
What is this? Let me try to
Every-
pull that up real quick.
Every time I see a preview for The Mummy, I seriously can't think it gets any worse, but every time I see it, the movie looks worse.
Yeah?
Like it just doesn't
It seriously does.
it just doesn't help. Like
The last
Those are
time
really
I saw
every time I notice something else that's equally or worse.
I
like,
saw a
just-
TV spot for The Mummy, and I thought it was a cheaper version.
I
I
was
thought it
gonna
was a
pull that
cheaper
up.
studio making a movie like.
I was gonna pull that up because that is really bad. I can't really find it because it has like really like cheap sound effects. You know?
I was like,
it
why
has
would-
like the girl scream.
I was like, why would a
can't-
studio
can't-
make
Dude,
a
the
cheap
stupid-
knockoff of The Mummy? It's not even gonna do that well. And it got to the end, and I was like, Jesus Christ, it's The Mummy.
this stupid sand cloud of just her head, and then it just goes into sand because it gets
I don't know
everywhere.
if this is it.
I saw her.
It's Tom Cruise
This might
versus
be it.
Spider-Man 3 Sandman.
That is the coolest part of the whole movie.
Oh, yeah, her gross pupils.
Yeah, the 2 pupils.
You mean all 4 eyes?
All 4 eyes.
All right, well, that's the movie.
Trailer
Yeah, it looks
tonight.
looks terrible. Did it rain?
You are correct. Terrible.
Okay, so then It Comes at Night is the other horror film. That we
Yeah.
were talking about. Connor,
I'll watch
Connor
it.
knows that one. That would be the only one that would sway Connor.
It comes at night.
So
Watch it.
the next week we're getting halfway through is the weekend of June 16th, which is Cars 3.
Oh
shit.
The Pixar movie. Rough Night. Scarlett
yeah.
Johansson. That's like the girl
Yeah,
hangover
Girls Night
reboot.
Out thing. Yeah.
All
Girl
Eyes on
Hangover
Me.
reboot.
Yeah, All Eyes. Wow, this is a pretty big weekend.
All Eyes on Me is
The Tupac film.
Oh right.
47 Meters Down, which is another horror
Oh,
movie.
47 meters
Was that
down.
the thing with all the sharks?
I just saw a preview for that movie.
How far are we down? 47 meters. Boom. Title card.
That movie
That's
looks...
seriously that trailer.
Oh, was
movie
that
looks-
whole like sharks thing?
They're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
let's go swim with sharks, and they're in the little shark cage, and then the
Oh.
rope snaps,
Oh.
and they sink
Oh
down the
yeah,
bottom.
because they're like,
we
ah.
have to get out of here, and for some reason the sharks are gonna eat us.
I remember seeing that, thinking, I like how they, send a person down in a cage full of sharks, and it's like, oh yeah, the rope will just kind of snap.
Yeah.
We do not endorse nudity on the show.
Well,
Axe.
Only men.
Go fuck yourself.
Get out of here, these silly trailers.
yeah, just kind of skip to the ED things.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Dude, why do you have Arabic subtitles?
Zero Media, who knows? It's probably the only site that uploaded this YouTube. or
I can
this,
only understand
Oh
English, but
my
I can only
God.
read Arabic.
Oh, okay.
The
Book.
cage is sinking. I repeat, the cage is sinking.
Oh yeah, there's a weird part. There's a weird part here where they could easily be saved, but all I do is give them more oxygen. I don't know where it is.
Answer who?
Well, they're below a boat.
Oh, did she leave the cage?
Now they shut the cage.
How long is this movie?
Did anybody see the
Is it longer than 13 minutes?
Yeah.
Did anybody see the short the
Shallows?
The Shallows.
Yep.
You saw the Shallows? Well, it was like 80 minutes, right? It's a short movie.
Yeah, it was like an hour.
There's
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yeah,
Why
it's
are
like the
sharks
Shallows
all of a
too.
sudden?
There's 2 of them, and they're under a boat.
Are sharks all of a sudden making a comeback, or is it just like...
I don't know. I think people are trying to make them have a comeback.
Everybody realizes now that sharks aren't scary.
Just saying, I mean...
But they're
I
so-
mean,
Yeah,
I think,
Jaws-
like,
Jaws
shark...
did it. Jaws.
Well, the thing is that sharks
Jaws
are
did it.
creepy, but they're also very easily, like, avoidable.
But
I
back
don't
in the
think sharks
day,
are scary
back in the
at
day,
all.
Jaws happened. Everyone was like, "Oh shit, sharks
Yeah.
are scary as fuck." Then Discovery Week brought up Shark Week. Now everyone loves sharks.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Well,
You can't
the
get
thing-
people to hate
Well,
sharks
when
now.
I say I'm afraid, it's like I'm not gonna go up to a random ass shark and kiss it on the nose.
Well, you might.
But like they're very easily avoidable. Like if you don't want to get involved in a situation with a shark, don't go in the ocean.
Okay, so we're halfway through June, and we had Cars 3, Rough Night, All Eyes on Me, 47 Meters Down in the Book of Henry, which is directed by
Oh,
Colin Trevorrow.
The Book of Henry switches movies like 3 times.
There are about 4 movies in that trailer. Did we? I think we saw it in front
it
of
was before
Alien. Do you remember, Connor?
Yeah, there's the Book of Henry. It starts with that kid, and it's like initially.
Starts with the kid from
It's
Room.
initially gifted, and then it transitions into just your generic spy movie, and ends as the accountant.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Remember
what?
that where what's her name? Naomi Watts has a sniper held up to
Yeah,
the dude from
They're
Breaking
talking
Bad's
about
head.
busting this dude who I assume is the
yeah.
stepfather next door, who's probably just smacking everybody around and whatnot. And then the movie ends with the main woman having a sniper because apparently she's a trained assassin.
That's your episode 9 director right there.
Yikes.
Yeah. I mean, not really. Just we know the movie
I hope
kind
there's
of good, but the
4
trailer,
movies
the
in
trailer,
episode
the
9.
trailer is pretty bad. The next
But all
week
based on Star Wars.
I don't know.
He
You guys
said that he wants to shoot scenes in space.
in space. Yeah, but like, I get it. Like that's cool.
Wait,
I get that
he
that's
wants
cool.
to film in outer space?
Yeah.
Like go to space to
He
film
wants to
this
film
movie?
Star Wars
Wait, what
in
does he?
space.
Wait, what does he mean by that? Does he mean like get shots of space from space?
I think
No,
that's
he-
what he means.
I thought he wanted to do a scene he wants to do a scene in space.
Yeah, I don't know if you could do that.
That,
Good luck building
you
a Star
could-
Destroyer.
that would cost a stupid amount of money.
It's Star Wars.
It is.
That would
Okay.
cost
But you know what Disney's
That's
not
the
writing
only.
off?
That's the
Disney's
only
not-
studio that's willing to give a
Hang
stupid
on.
amount of money.
What would be-
No. Sony would pay for some stupid shit like that.
What would be
and it would not
hilarious?
pay off.
Yeah.
What would be hilarious is if they spent all that money for episode 9 to go up into space and film the scene that inevitably will start the Star Wars movie that's just space and pans one direction to a CGI ship.
I think you were
They
gonna
filmed the
say-
title crawl
I
in
thought,
space.
I thought you were gonna say that they're gonna go to space and film title crawl. Somebody's just gonna throw note cards into space, and it'll just keep going forever. But you'll see the words; it'll be effective. So we got the next week, June 23rd. We have Star Wars: The Last Night. That amazing Michael Bay movie. That's gonna
Star
be gross.
Wars: The Last Night.
Yeah, it's because
Oh, yeah.
it's got the last in it. You know, Transformers.
No,
I get it.
You get it?
What's
It's
the
not
next
Star
movie?
Wars. It's
Transformers: The Last Jedi.
I'm trying to think of a
You got
stupid time travel movie, but
Okay.
the Transmorphers through time. Yes, if you've
Oh,
ever
transforming
wanted, if
through
you've
time?
ever wanted to see the Hitler bot, go
Morphin-
see Transmorphers.
Morphin through time.
Yeah.
That should have been. That seriously should have been the tagline. Transformers morphin. through
Mighty
time.
Morphin Trans Rangers.
That makes them sound like
Different movie.
trans-
That
Yes,
sounds.
of course
that,
it
that
does.
sounds like the sequel to the Power Rangers movie.
They're trying to be more topical.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's that one.
Good job, Power Rangers.
Connor, have you heard of the Bad
Power
Batch?
Rangers. Hashtag all
The
lives
what?
matter.
Chester McBadbat.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Wait, Chester McBadbat? That's a movie?
Yeah, a dystopia love story in Texas wasteland set in a community of cannibals.
That's a lot to deal with.
What?
Yeah, I didn't realize
That's
what
a
the
lot
one
to
is.
deal with.
I can play.
So it's
it's the
so
trailer.
it's the Fault in
trailers
Our
are showing-
Stars and what's that one movie that was like criticized because it was a borderline snuff film? Operation something. It was filmed a long time ago with cannibal. Ah, never mind. Joke.
Anyway, it is a weird movie. It says romance and sci-fi, but I thought it was a horror movie, because the trailer made it seem like it was a horror movie with cannibals. It has Keanu Reeves, Jason Momoa, Jim Carrey,
Jason Mimosa.
and Diego Luna.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
Jim
that's
Carrey.
what I think he's like the leader of the
Drew
cannibals.
Carey.
The movie is
Drew
weird.
Carey.
Drew Carey. And the lead actress is like her first time acting in a movie. All right, boy, we're on our last week of the month. Man, this has been a great June. You guys having
No,
fun?
seriously, do we have to pick two?
You guys having fun? You got to pick two here.
God.
Despicable Me 3. Will Ferrell, Amy Poehler in the house.
That movie would be good if it didn't have Amy Poehler in it.
I don't think it'd be good with it. With
Dude,
or
Will
without.
Ferrell's funny,
Will Ferrell is funny.
but Amy Poehler's not funny
That
at all.
movie's like 10 years too late.
It is 10 years too late.
And Baby Driver. Actually, there's one more
I
here.
thought that was August.
Yep, got pushed forwards. They
It got
pulled
pushed forward?
Not pushed forward. I guess you.
Moved
what's the
up.
opposite? Yeah, moved up. They
Pushed.
moved it up to June.
Really?
Which is pretty cool. Yeah.
I
That's a
definitely
good.
thought that
That's a
shit
good
was.
week for it to
I
come
thought that
out,
was
yeah.
August 7th.
Yep, they moved it. No, they moved it up. They moved it up. quite
Okay,
recently.
well now it's easy to pick two.
Well, there you go.
Spy Kids and Baby Driver.
And Connor, Amityville: The Awakening.
Another
Amityville.
one.
Amityville: The Awakening. Hang on, I saw the Was it Amityville? No.
That's the Amityville.
Well, this
Horror.
made probably 15
wait.
movies
I've seen
about
Amityville Horror.
Amityville.
No. What was the movie that we watched at the Clark's house with?
Haunting. I think that was the
Yeah,
Amityville Haunting.
it was Amityville though, right? Where
Yeah.
the dude was like, haha, I'm gonna pretend to be a safe place for slaves in the Underground Railroad, and I'm actually gonna turn you guys into stuffed mannequins. And
Oh, that wasn't Amityville.
Are you sure that was it?
That was some.
Was it the Haunting in Connecticut, but the Haunting in Georgia? No.
Yes,
It was
it
a
was
weird
the haunting.
spin-off.
It had to do with Georgia. That's what I.
Yeah,
remember.
it was in Georgia.
But it
But
wasn't.
it was a weird spin-off.
Amityville isn't in Georgia though.
Yeah.
It's in like
it was just,
Connecticut. I think.
It was yeah. It was.
Wasn't there one in Georgia?
What, Amityville?
Yeah.
I mean, we have haunted places in Georgia, but
It was.
not like
It was.
Amityville.
It made absolutely no sense because it was like the Amityville or the Haunting in Connecticut.
It was like a sequel.
Yeah, it was in.
I know what you're
it
talking
was
about.
in
We
that
did see
series,
that.
but it had nothing to do with
nothing to do with Amityville. It's took place. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've made probably like 15 movies that anyone has ever heard of. Probably hundreds now
So
of that
this
one
is-
setting.
Yeah, this is.
They've taken Amityville as seriously like the place to. God, I'm sorry. They made it
I
like.
said just move it out of the way so you don't
Well,
have to kick it.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep.
You're not going to kick it if it's
Anyway,
over there.
so it's like Amityville's just one of those places where that's where a lot of horror movies come from.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
I'll
like,
watch
it's
it.
just like digging out
this
the well.
so this is
Yeah,
Amityville
seriously.
Awakening.
Yeah.
So basically,
A
David
single mode.
genetically
Tell me if
engineers
you've
the
heard-
ghosts.
No,
Tell me if
and
you've heard
all
the trailer.
the
The trailer's gonna be a man walking up to the house from Amityville Horror, and he's gonna say to the house, There's been an awakening.
Have you felt it?
Yeah,
And
it's
now
a-
it's just gonna
a-
go.
tell me if you've heard this before. A single mother moves her 3 children into a haunted house, unaware of its bloody history.
It sounds exactly like the
It makes you
original
feel.
horror.
Well, usually it's not a single mother. Usually it's a family,
I was
like,
gonna say,
like a
it's-
mother and a
it's-
father, and the
Yo,
whole and the
lately-
wife is like, "Babe, I don't know what we're doing."
It's
No,
the
and
new-
he's like,
it's
"Don't
the
worry,
new
babe."
Peter family.
Lately, it has been like a single mother.
And it's like,
The
"Don't
only
worry,
scene-
babe, we got a great deal in this house. Everything's fine." And then shit starts popping off.
The only scene I remember from Amityville Horror is they're just like chilling out in the yard, like doing garden work, and then the husband's like, "Holy shit, the kid's on the roof!" And it's like their 2-year-old, and she just turns to, "Get off the roof! Holy fuck!"
Wait, is it a found footage movie?
That's what we do. I think it was the
It's not,
Amityville
it's not.
Horror that I saw, and
It's not.
it was a like Paranormal Activity thing with the cameras in the house type deal. It was scary the first time I saw it, but then like I watched it again, I was like, "This is fucking dumb."
Yeah.
Mind you, I was like 15 when I saw
The
it.
most
What
recent.
the fuck is this from a real movie?
Probably.
That stupid face.
That's gross.
Oh, that's one. Oh, that's gonna be one scene. You
Yeah.
know, all right. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I think that's gonna be. Someone, I'm gonna say a kid, is gonna wake up because he hears something, walks down the stairs, and he's looking, and it's just gonna be his back. His
Yeah,
back's gonna
it's
be the
gonna
only
be
thing
that.
showing. The kid's gonna be like,
Whoa, what?
and then
What's going on?
and then he's gonna run,
What's-
and then there's gonna be a what's it called? A stinger. That's what they call it in film world. It's a stinger, so it's just gonna be a quick violent, and then they're gonna run. Because every horror movie ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, does anybody have their pick 2?
I already-
I'm sorry.
got
I'm
my
sorry.
pick.
I
got
finished.
my
We finished
Nick
June. I'm
pick
sorry.
I think everyone might have the
we
same
could,
pick
we
too.
could. We could.
Jeremy,
Who's
Nick
ready?
pick 2.
Nah, I want to say
Alright,
Who's ready to start?
I might have.
You have a hot take
Well, I'm gonna pick All Eyes on Me because I like music, and
All
Baby
Eyes on
Driver
Me.
because I like cars
and music.
and
Cars
music.
and music.
Because
Cars and Apple headphones.
Yeah, my tertiary third pick, Cars 3.
You don't get it
Because I
for
like
free.
cars.
Nope.
This
you
is
have
the
to-
Mick pick
you
2.
have to pick.
Yeah, I
2.
know. I'm just
You
saying.
can pay full price
I'm
for
saying
Cars
it was
3.
this close to being in the Mick
because
pick
of
2, but it's
Cars.
not.
Because of cars.
Yeah, I'm just
Because
saying.
there are cars.
It was
in
this
the
close.
so. It's an honorable mention.
It's not
Honorable
over
mention,
until lightning strikes.
Cars 3.
All right, who's
Cars.
yours?
That's
Oh, me.
movie. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna say Wonder Woman because please DC get a movie right. Just pretty please, pretty
I've
please.
heard from people
Do good.
that
I
listen
like
to who
Wonder
review,
Woman.
who I trust.
Do good. I hate
Say
her
it's
theme,
good.
but I feel like if it's a good movie, I'll like her theme. Maybe my
Maybe the
hatred for the
movie
theme
is
was
because
because
of
it
the
came in
movie.
Batflex, but still,
Bro,
not a
what
great
if the
theme.
whole movie is her theme? Because it is her. So like.
Well,
it's
I
up
know
with
it's
her
gonna be
theme
like-
every time she's on camera.
We're all like leaning over. It's like, is the song still playing?
It's gonna be that a lot. And then my second movie is Baby Driver, honestly, because all the other movies sound absolutely horrible, except for Baby Driver. Baby Driver sounds pretty good.
Kelly got one.
Yeah.
You got 2.
My
Should I say?
yeah, I got one. Yeah, my Mick pick 2
got
wasn't
one.
looking too strong because I was initially just picking Der Wunderwaffe. But, you know, as Connor said, please, dear God, DC, get it right. And I'll keep seeing their stupid movies until they get it right. Well, I mean, I say that. Once I get it right, I'm going to see all their movies. But, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to keep giving them chances even though they don't deserve it. But I'm going to give them a chance because this one's supposed to be different. I don't know why, but it's going to be different. So I'll give Wunderwaffe a chance. And I really want to see Baby Driver because, I don't know, it looks dope.
Well, here's the thing.
It has Baby Driver is loaded as far as the people in that movie, and it's got a really cool plot to it, and lots of damn it, what's his name? Brian from Fast and the Furious
Feels.
car scenes
Yeah. Yeah. Got a little.
because he loves his Subaru.
Yeah, he drives that nice Subaru. Yeah, I think I might. Anticlimactically, I think I might pick the same Wonder Woman and Baby Driver because I'm interested to see a good superhero movie now that we're kicking the summer. I feel like that's like the good feel. We see Guardians, and now we're gonna see Wonder Woman. Kind of see a different type of kick ass.
Actually, for argument's sake, I'll change my Baby Driver just because I don't
To
like all
what?
three of us picking the same thing. It makes my ass itch. So I'm gonna say instead of the movie that I just said that I totally forgot.
Let me-
the
wait,
title
let
of,
me
Baby
guess.
Driver instead of Baby Driver.
Wait, let me guess. It Comes at Night.
Yep. Because it's about time I see a decent horror movie. Even
I've heard it's
Covenant
good.
was
I've heard it's
okay,
good.
and then Rings was just something fiercely horrible and like hurt my heart because I liked the first
Rings,
Ring.
I'm pretty sure, got a 6 on Rotten Tomatoes.
If
I
there
saw
is
that
a
and I was
hell, that movie is there.
6.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Baby Driver. Don't forget, this movie was filmed in Atlanta, so it takes place.
So was
it's
every
our
movie.
hometown. No, but it's our hometown. No, like the movie takes place in Atlanta too,
Oh.
which is the thing that they like to throw away when they make every movie here. You know, like
Yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. They ain't coming to Atlanta. I don't see the Guardians coming to Atlanta, but they were filming here and they are in space.
Yeah,
So-
they like to film
Baby
Atlanta
Driver.
and make it
Plus,
look like New York
what's
City.
See, that's
his
the
name?
thing. And Atlanta's the film slut of the world because like everybody
Oh,
wants to
hang
film
on,
in
we're
LA and
dope.
then do shit in LA. But when you come to Atlanta, you got to make it look like LA.
No, we're the
It's
cheap
half of-
hoe.
Half of the LA movies aren't even in LA. Because you got everything ranging from outer space to just a different
debatable
city.
with studios and stuff.
And then you have like La La Land, which actually takes place there.
To be fair, when I said LA, my first thought was La La Land. I was like, yeah, that's really not
Yeah.
a good take.
Yeah.
But Baby Driver could be the La La Land of Atlanta.
Plus, what's his name?
Probably not.
Ansel Elgort is pretty dope, and it's finally cool to see him actually have a real role.
Have a real role. Yeah, that's cool there. The set was really cool. I remember them shooting guns. I was
Yeah.
I was a student in that movie. I had to get out of the way of a flying car, like fast, not like flying. That would have been a different movie.
Cars 2?
Yeah, it would have been Cars 2. Cars 3 would also be a good one, but oh my god, those trailers are bad. It's just real. It's
Pretty
just
sure
a
its
kid's
tagline
movie.
for Cars is
It's
"It's
just a
not
kid's
over
movie.
until lightning strikes," and at that point, I was like, "Oh god."
Oh god, this
I mean,
movie
Cars-
isn't as gritty as we thought
Cars
that first
2
teaser
Cars
was.
2 really messed up
It-
like Pixar as a whole.
I mean, they are talking cars at
yeah.
the end of the day, so you can't take
It also
too
looks like this
seriously.
movie might be Cars' roots because I mean he's probably gonna flip and he's probably gonna lose and he's probably
No,
gonna have to
it's-
go back to the dirt track and he's gonna relearn how to
No,
drift.
it's Rocky Cars.
That's what I was just
It's
about to
Rocky
say.
Cars.
It's Rocky 4 of Cars because he's
Okay.
gonna go back
I
to
see
train
that.
it,
The
you
new
know.
guy, yeah, the new.
And then the new guy, he's gonna have the much better gym, and it's just gonna be.
Yep.
Yeah,
Don't be
it's-
surprised to watch a movie just hear.
Plus, in this movie-
That wasn't me.
In the
It
new
was
Cars,
weird, though.
there are way too many NASCAR drivers, and that's like not necessary.
Oh
like
yeah,
you should
there are.
have buried it at Jeff Gorvette.
Like half the voice actors in the movie are
NASCAR drivers
drivers or
with
people in the
really
world.
bad car
Ow.
puns.
And
as
you know-
their-
and you
They're
know
do
they're
the
gonna be
first-
all
the other
terrible.
6 days of the week, so
Yeah.
I get that.
What's
they
that?
have Kevin Carvick in it.
We can get ready to start our movie members, and this special week we're gonna all do one for all 4 of Pirates movies because the 5th one's
Can't
coming
wait.
out this week.
movie members.
Where you going? See you later. You just
Wait,
left.
where are you going?
I gotta walk off screen and do my thing.
Okay,
where's
go do your thing.
Where's he going?
Because I'm waiting on someone's gonna start their movie member, and I'm gonna jump in for my movie member.
I wanted to see where
Who's
Caleb
number
was
1?
going.
Who's doing the first one?
Oh, I am.
Says the cat.
Well,
Then why'd you leave?
well, fuck it. If everyone else is leaving,
Why's everybody leaving?
I don't know.
Matthew, go. Start number 4.
Wait, but I was doing number 3. All right, so we were supposed to do all 4 movies.
We'll do them out of order. It'll be fine.
No, that's not. That's
All right then. Fine.
You're doing the first one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna movie remember. We're gonna try to remember the movie that we haven't seen. When was the last time you saw the first one?
The first one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while. I know I've seen it on TV,
It's
so
been
it
a
hasn't been
while.
like since it came out, but it's been a while. This is gonna be pretty broad. It's gonna be more. Like we talked about it a bit before the show started. It's gonna be a lot more broad than you guys, because you guys remember like.
Jeremy, I'm doing Pirates
Oh,
4. I've seen it
right.
once on TV.
All right, let's get to it. Let's try to condense it. Let's see how quick we do.
Oh, this is gonna be condensed. All right, so Pirates of the Caribbean. We got so Will Turner's there, and he's the son of a pirate, but he doesn't know he's the son of a pirate. And then Jack Sparrow's there, and they caught him, and they're like, and then he's like, ha ha, and jumps off a cliff. And then he fights Will Turner, and he's like, you make a good pirate. And he's like, really? And then he's like, okay, bye. So then Jack Sparrow is, trying to find Black Pearl, and then he finds it, and they maroon him on an island. That happens, right? That's in that movie?
He
Yeah, they
maroons-
maroon him on the island.
Yes.
they leave him there with Elizabeth Swann,
Yeah.
and he sings and gets drunk because
Is
he
that
actually,
before or after the scene where he says, "You best start believing in ghost stories"?
That's after the scene.
That's before. Or that's after.
That's after.
That's when she's first on the thing,
What's Jack Sparrow doing when that scene happens?
chilling, like a villain.
Probably looking for.
Oh, he's already on the
looking for
island, right?
world.
No, I thought him
No.
and Will Turner were trying to get to Elizabeth because she got kidnapped
They were,
and
they
put
were,
on
they
the
were.
Black Pearl.
Oh,
So they're on the
yeah,
interceptor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Interceptor.
Oh, I forgot they stole the boat.
Yeah.
They did steal the
And
boat.
then they got the crew.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow, what a great movie.
Yeah.
And
they
then
got-
anyways, blah, blah, and they go find the gold, but then Jack Sparrow's like, I'm gonna trick all y'all and take one of these pieces of gold. And so when they're fighting, he's like, haha, I killed you. And he's like, nah, I got this gold, I'm undead too. And then William Turner shoots him and he goes, I feel cold. And then he dies, and the
He even threw quotes in there too. That was really
You
good.
forgot about the wasted your shot.
Wasn't there
For 10 years you carry that pistol, Jack, and now you've wasted your shot.
And then he drops the shit in the...
Yep,
And
and then he
he
drops.
goes-
He didn't waste it.
Yeah.
Which one was the one where they go, they named the monkey Jack?
That's that one.
Yeah.
That's that one?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
Jack.
he named the monkey Jack.
Yeah, it's like he's like chasing after the thing, and then Monkey picks it up, and he's like, Jack Sparrow's like at the feet of Barbossa, and he's like, thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
He's like...
Alright, so who's got the second one?
I got the
is
second
what's
one.
That one's called The Curse of the Black Pearl.
Yes.
Yep.
The second one's
Curse of the-
called
Pirates of the
Dead
Caribbean,
Man's
Dead
Chest.
Man's
Curse of
Chest.
the monkey named
Spoiler
Jack.
alert, we watched the first 20 minutes of this right before this show.
We sure did.
So I got a little bit of it.
Because we had an argument
Because-
of where the movie started.
Because
And
Wait, where the movie
definitively
started?
where the
Oh,
movie
right.
starts,
Rocco's basement was wrong and thought the movie
the
started with the
entire basement
cannibals.
was wrong.
So Kale's Corner was right in the fact that it starts at some weird and kind of out of nowhere Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann wedding that gets interrupted by the East India Joke Company. And they arrest the two of them because they were bad and they assisted the greatest pirate that ever lived, Jack Sparrow, in escaping. And then it cuts to the crew of the Black Pearl and Jack escaping from the Cannibal Crow Island for some reason that's kind of thrown in there for shits and giggles.
Well, that's
And
where
he
he gets
comes-
the key.
No, I mean, yeah, but
Picture
like,
the key.
It's a
it's
picture of the
injected just kind of abruptly. And he's like, hey guys, I've come back because, I mean, he could have gotten the key from anywhere. And he comes back and he's like, I've got something better than shiny stuff, you greedy ass pirates. It's a drawing of a key. And so now they're set off on this mission to find a key, and Will Turner's trying to find Jack Sparrow because he made a deal for his freedom and whatnot with the East India Trade Company to bring him the compass that Jack is using, well, sort of using, to find the key. And they end up, Jack has an encounter with Bootstrap Bill, and he's like, hey dog, your time is up. You know, you've been a captain of the Black Pearl for a long time now. And Davy Jones, oh, you're even introduced to Davy Jones and the Tentacle Man. And the fact that he's coming, I'm coming for you, brother. And Jack Sparrow pees his pants because he realizes that there's a Kraken coming after him. So he beaches his ship at the Cannibal Island and becomes king of the cannibals because, you know, he's Jack Sparrow. Of course, he's going to be the king of everywhere. And they escape the cannibals by some debauchery or whatever.
Remember the whole scene where the
It's like the Indiana
twig,
Jones
the
thing.
twig orb rolls
Yeah,
down
the twig
hill.
orb. And, okay, movie memory. They get off that island.
Let's try to
And
condense
they're
it.
they're still escaping the Kraken and whatnot, and they end up getting a jar of dirt. Yeah, I got a jar of dirt
Oh, yeah.
from Teodama, and they go find the beat or the thump. I don't remember what he calls it.
The thump.
Yeah, it's the thump. And on the island, and they have a really awkward three-way sword fight between Will Turner, Jack Sparrow, and the recently
The windmill.
homeless. Yeah, the recently homeless Commander Norrington, and Jack.
Unemployed, please.
Dishonorably discharged.
Jack like gets the heart and like puts it in his jar of dirt, and he thinks he's got it. And like later on, he thinks he's got it, and he actually doesn't have it because Commander Norrington stole it, which you find out at the end of the movie. And then the Kraken's chasing him down on the Black Pearl, and they're like, "Oh crap! Everybody abandon ship because you know the Kraken's gonna kill us all." And they have this big fight, and they kind of like win for a second, and the Kraken's just too big. And they're like, okay, the rest of us that haven't died already, let's get out of here because the thing only wants Jack. And so Elizabeth Turner has an idea because she a hoe, and she like makes out with him and handcuffs him to the middle post or the mast or whatever you want to call it. And he's like, you scurvy wench, you locked me to the boat. And for some reason he gets waxed and like gets out of the thing, and he like finally escapes the handcuffs. He's like, oh, thank God I got out of there in time. And turns around and the thing's mouth is right there. And he's like, rah. And
Yeah,
he's got a
there's that
crap,
really metal scene. Where
yeah, he's
it's
got a
like,
crap ton of
"Ugh."
teeth, and it just spits all kind of spit at him. He's like, hey, thanks, my hat. And he like flicks the spit off of it and puts it on, and then jumps into his mouth. And that's the end of the movie.
And then that movie, the next one, At World's End, picks up shortly after then, when Jack is now fighting other Jacks and eating peanuts with forks and knives. They're doing like a whole SNL skit where they're all Jack Sparrow, but they're all different types of Jack Sparrows. Like one's like a goofy jester. Well, they're all
One clucks
goofy
like a
jesters.
chicken and
One
lays
is
an egg.
one is a chicken, and they're all like a bunch of doing stuff. There's like one normal one, which was really weird. And then like Johnny Depp's there too, so it's like really goofy. And they're in the locker with they call it the
Davy
locker,
Jones'
which is
locker.
Davy Jones' locker. And then there's like a bunch of crabs going on, and that kind of brings him back into the real thing. I'm jumping around a lot because I don't think I've seen this movie in that last 5 years.
Remember, it starts with the hanging.
Oh, it starts with the kids hanging. Yeah, kids are hanging. So we're hanging kids in this movie.
The noose
It's
is
the-
life for me.
Yeah, it's the most realistic of the three. There are a lot of, and it's the most satisfying too. All I want to do is see children be hung.
Hang on, do you
Come
say
on.
like the whole movie's the most realistic?
No, that part is.
Okay.
No, because it goes off the deep end,
Deep end.
literally,
And they're in-
because there's like a bunch of way.
And they're in the
flat
house of the
earth.
rising sun.
They
Yeah,
go into the
flip the
upside
shit.
down.
So the movie gets really weird when.
They go
Tell
into
me
the
if I'm
upside down.
skipping something. They go to the upside down. Is that how?
Because they're in the
that's
house of
later.
the rising sun first.
What's that?
The
Is that
Asian-
the Asian?
the
The Asian?
Asia Land.
Oh yeah, because then there's like this whole like there's this like pirate Jedi council thing, and like they're
Asia
all
Land.
like really like racist for like other countries.
Well, that's like a long time down the road.
What?
When they formed the Pirates Council.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
that's
that's just
after
weird.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the order of the movie.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing. So,
It's like way
so
after.
welcome to Jerry's Movie Member, where I'm just gonna try to remember parts of the movie, and you guys can place them in the right order. So the ship goes
I
upside
like this
down,
game.
and they see like the Demogorgon or whatever, and there's the girl from Moonlight in it, and she's like, "I am the queen of the sea," and then they do like all the weird shit, and like the Asian
She
guy.
has to be spoken to like a lover to make
Yeah.
her.
Oh,
feel-
yeah.
And there's like this like really weird like almost rape scene where the Asian guy tries to have sex with Keira Knightley because he thinks she's what's her name?
Calypso.
Calypso.
Strawberry lemonade.
Yeah. Strawberry lemonade. And then he gets stabbed by a fucking wood piece. Is that out of order? Sure it is. There's Davy Jones is in this one too again.
Of course.
There you go. He's in this one. Keira Knightley gets married to Davy Jones at the end of the movie or whatever happens there. They fight in a big tornado circle. They
Well,
fight in
cool.
a big water tornado and they crash.
Don't forget about the parts where the sails are locked together and the scene or the music plays. Da da da. Me 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 me. I feel like that's in that. And they're like escaping it because Davy Jones pulled a surprise. He's like, surprise! I stabbed Will Turner. And they're like, oh shit, everybody get
That's
off the boat.
that's the one they did the heart twist. They're like, oh, who's gonna get through the heart thing? And they twist and they twist his heart
And then cue 20 minutes.
And
of
then
the crew
Orlando
saying
Bloom-
part of the crew, part of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a big part of the crew, part of the ship. And then after that, here's where I'm gonna get sequential here. After that is when they come back up and they do the thing where they kill the British people, right? In the most metal America way, right?
Yeah.
That's what they pull up to the side of the ship and they're like, oh no, we'll let you be a free country. And then they'll just shoot the fuck out of the Brits and they'll like Boston Tea Party their ass into the ocean. And who's that guy? The guy who wears the yellow and blue? Who's like,
Oh, fuck boy.
I
Yeah.
am a fuck
Not
boy.
as good Commander Norrington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not as good Commander
I'm a
Norton. And then he walks down in slow motion down the
Yeah.
stars. That's like that shit. That's
With
like
the
that
chair
ILM
with
shit.
with the stairs exploding
Oh,
behind
yeah, that
him,
thing's
literally
exploding.
stair by stair.
You think that scene still holds up? I feel like it does.
Still holds up.
Yeah, it wasn't
Still
that
holds up.
long ago.
CG.
Oh yeah, it's
Hold up.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 10 years ago. 2007, I think.
It's incredibly lucky and incredibly accurate by the pirates.
I have no idea how this movie ends.
That's how it ends.
Oh, that's how it ends?
Yeah.
Oh, no. And then Orlando Bloom
Then
goes
there's
off-
the after
Yeah,
credit scene.
It ends
Yeah,
with
I remember the
the,
after credits
with
scene.
the incredibly revealing bootleg.
Ooh,
Yeah.
bootleg.
Yeah. I can only come to land once every 10 years. Raise our son appropriately.
So then that movie ends, and then the next one picks up when?
I'm gonna be totally honest. I've seen this once on TV, like right when it came out on TV. I saw it once.
The best
I have no idea how it starts, but for some reason, Jack Sparrow ends up behind like a desk, like negotiating, doing some Jack Sparrow thing. Oh, and mind you, this movie has no Keira Knightley, no Orlando Bloom, and no Davy Jones. So
Because he's
Because he's
dead.
dead.
cause he dead. So basically, like Jack Sparrow's just chilling, and then he sees Barbossa walk up with a peg leg, mind you, and
He's like really cleaned up in that movie, isn't he?
And for some
no,
reason,
he's
sailing for
he's
the
missing
Spanish.
a leg, and then so he's working for the Spanish or something like that. And this is the only scene I really remember. And he was like, "What happened to the Black Pearl?" And Barbossa was like, "He didn't make it, fam." And then this was like the only time I've seen like Jack Sparrow be like serious is when he was like, "You coward, you should have gone down with the ship." And I was like, "Okay, that's actually pretty cool."
All right,
I was like, "All right, I can dig that."
You like
And then the rest of the movie went to shit. Something involving mermaid, like they were sailing for like the Fountain of Youth. For some reason, there were mermaids there, and like they were fucking eating the shit out of people, except for one mermaid who was like, "Hey, random cast member, you're kind of hot." And random cast member was like, "Hey, mermaid, you're pretty dope." So then like, and she's following him like a puppy. And then they get to the like Cave of Wonders or fucking whoever gives a shit.
Cave of Wonders.
Yeah.
And they do that, and meanwhile the pirate and random cast member still like, "Hey, what up, mermaid?" And random cast member dies, and mermaid is like, "Bruh, I loved you, random cast member." So this is a weird scene in the movie. She just grabs him and is like, boink, and just dives deep into the ocean with his body. And I was like, okay. So she's doing whatever with that dead body, probably eating it. And then this was like a really Anchorman-esque fight scene because it was the pirates, then the Spanish come in from out of nowhere, captained by Barbossa, and then the French are there. The French just come up just because they're French and they have nothing better to do. I guess this was during the before Napoleon, so they were just really bored. Maybe this was during
We
Napoleon.
found
I
the
don't know.
Fountain of Youth too.
Yeah, but the point is they were like,
Oh,
"Oh, we are here too, and we are going to fight." And then they just start going at it. Like straight Anchorman, just everyone is rushing each other and fighting. And I literally have no idea how it ends. So, wait, yes I do. Okay, so Penelope Cruz was tossed in there. She's like Jack's long-lost lover or whatever. Who
She was Blackbeard's daughter.
Hey, Penelope Cruz is hot though. So then
Yeah, this is why
she
Jack's trying to nail her the whole
fucking
time.
dies.
That's the
I'm
subplot
pretty
of the
sure.
movie is Jack Sparrow trying
Either
to nail
she
Penelope
fucking
Cruz.
dies or her father fucking dies, and she's trying to save him. And
your dad
Jack
dies.
was like, "Nah, fam, let him die."
Does anybody know where the fifth one takes place? Like when?
I don't even know how the fourth one ends.
Probably after the fourth one. Because Barbossa's got
like,
curly
probably
hair.
like 10 years after.
I don't know.
Who
Maybe.
cares? All right, so
Honestly,
that's the fourth one. I have no idea how it ends. I have
Yeah,
no idea
honestly,
how
you
it
could-
begins.
do we all agree that like they degrade in quality?
Well, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but it's like 1, 2, 3.
And then 4 is the bottom of the cliff.
No, it was like
Three's
it was like
pretty far down
1, 2, 3, 4, and then who knows where 5 is.
I don't know.
I liked 1, 2,
I don't
and
think-
3, and then 4 was just a shitstorm.
I'm really hoping 5 can pick it back up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I really think it is going to be hard to be worse than the fourth one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that one was just awful.
Really
And the
bad.
third,
Right
and the
up.
third one, you guys don't understand like how seriously convoluted it was.
Oh no, it's
The
goofy as
third,
hell.
the third one is.
But
like,
Oh, the
Stuff
third one
happens.
is convoluted.
But stuff happens, and that's why I like them. The fourth
I
one,
don't know
if I
about
remember
that.
correctly,
The third one-
nothing
the
was
third
happening.
one-
the last time I remember seeing the third one, I remember being like, "Whoa!" This
The third
movie
one is
like,
really convoluted.
really long and like.
But
there's
it
so
feels
much boring
really
shit.
long and weirdly paced.
It
but the
feels
fourth
a lot
one, literally
like a
nothing happened.
continuation of the second one.
Yeah.
Because some of it does.
And the second one is, honestly, arguably, the second one might be the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, depending on who you
The
ask.
second one's good.
I really did. I
It's tough. It's tough.
The first one might be the best because it's standalone.
I
It's
was
a
going to say it's
standalone
the
film,
original
yeah.
one.
It's OG and it stands
I
alone.
kind of like the way that they've
and
all
it's very
started
straightforward.
because they've all taken it like the Indiana Jones style, where like you're jumping into an adventure that's already happening. Like every Indiana Jones movie can be watched out of order.
The third one kind of jumps in off the second one.
Yeah,
There is really no its own stuff on the third one.
There's that, but I feel like the fifth one's gonna be its like own story.
Yeah, the
like,
fifth one
it'll
for
start
sure.
with it.
Because at what point has Jack Sparrow ever encountered Captain Salazar, who is dead in this movie?
Yeah, well, everybody's dead in every movie. Like all the
Including-
villains he fights are always post-dead people.
Yeah, I was going to say quote unquote dead.
Yeah, right? Because
Yeah.
it was Ghost in the first one,
Yeah.
Octopus is in the second one,
Uh-huh.
Octopus is still in
And
the
the
third
third
one.
one.
But they were like fish
Well,
people.
the fourth
dead
one
fish
there
people.
wasn't any dead people.
Fourth one, they're just.
Fourth one, they were fighting to stay alive.
That one really doesn't count though.
Fourth one, they were like, we're all
fourth
gonna.
one. There was a reveal at the end where he was a ghost the whole time.
Who?
Wait, what?
The guy.
Which guy?
Blackbeard?
The guys that they fought, he like
Bruce
Blackbeard?
Willis?
didn't he like stab him and it was like whoa, and they're like whoa, and he like drinks the fountain of youth, and it's like that same scene from Indiana Jones.
I don't know, probably.
I don't.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Wait, maybe he like lost the fight or something, Blackbeard, and he was like, give me
don't
the
know.
water.
There could have been a fucking mariachi band.
No memory,
Pirates
no
for
memory.
it. I have no idea.
I mean, the reason that everyone is dead, the reason that all the bad guys are dead already in every Pirates movie is because Jack in every movie is continually searching for a way to make himself immortal.
Pretty much.
He was looking for the coins.
I think Disney's
Coins.
trying to find a way to make him
He
immortal.
was looking for the coins, and then he wanted to stab the heart so that he could be the
Davy
captain.
Jones.
He wanted to be Davy
Live
Jones
forever.
and be captain
to live
forever.
I don't think he wanted to be Davy Jones.
I don't think
he
he
just
he
wanted
didn't
to
want
live
to look
forever.
like him. Yeah, he was like, "Ew, that's what you look
Yeah,
like." Yeah, maybe I'll think about that.
Let's go back to the
And
coins
then he wanted
for
to
a
get
second.
and then he wanted to get the Fountain of Youth.
This, the pieces of 8.
Yeah, well, no, the
9 pieces of 8.
Hernan Cortez's treasure, because after they restore the curse, pretty much everybody dies. So why didn't Jack die? After the
He
course,
didn't
What
die.
movie are we talking about?
Pirates fucking won. After
Oh.
they
'Cause he
put the
didn't
coin back in the
He
chest,
didn't get shot by his
he
last
got
shot.
stabbed by Barbossa though
Yeah.
during their fight.
That part doesn't make sense because they just have like a continue. Wait, no, because he wasn't a spooky ghosty at the time, right? When he shot him, he was still whole Barbossa, right?
Yeah.
So he was all organsy and stuff.
Yeah.
So then he shot him and dropped the coin, and it was like, ha! Now that hole in your liver is a hole in your liver.
Yeah.
Or in a hole in
So
your
what
heart.
about the hole in Jack's chest?
When Jack got stabbed? He was a spooky ghosty, right?
Well, yeah, but think about, but like also at the end, all the other pirates died because
I
the
don't think
curse
they all
was.
died.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, because one of the scenes is the dude looking up and he's like, eh, and they just all collapse, and the
I
British
remember them all
take the ship
collapsing.
back.
Oh yeah.
And I thought that was because they were kind of like finally recovering from their past wound.
These are my
But-
favorite movies.
But that
I forgot
doesn't
I had
explain why Jack doesn't die.
Was it because they hadn't eaten in years?
this. See, I should have read this to find out what the movie was about. I have
Oh.
these.
I don't know.
These are some quality.
Oh,
I mean,
food
they
for
had-
thought. How much time I got left in this
They hadn't
show? What
eaten
else do we
in
have to do?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a quiz. We're gonna do
Oh, yeah, I
we're
got
gonna
the-
do the game.
Okay.
I wrote it as the Pirate Quest, but I don't know if it's a good title or not.
Hunt for booty. Let's do it.
Okay, Hunt for Booty.
The
There's gonna
Hunt
be
for Booty.
5 questions because there are 5 movies coming out. Maybe I'll find a good question in
5
one of these
movies.
things.
Maybe.
No, there were 5 movies. Oh, that looks cool. Look at this.
Don't act like you know how to read.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like all the Disney pirates, right? No, that doesn't
Oh
look
yeah,
like Jack
Peter
Sparrow.
Pan.
Wait, why is Peter Pan there? Why is Lobot right there? Is he Lobot?
Is that Lobot?
Yeah, it's Lobot.
He is a pirate.
Yeah, what is this book about?
Terrifying.
Wait, is that Captain
terrifying
Morgan?
sea captain?
Yeah, it's all about pirate movies. Oh shit, Harry Potter's in here too. Yo, this was my favorite book.
Harry Potter is a great pirate.
Look, remember that movie? Remember that pirate
Oh
Peter
yes.
Pan movie?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh man, yeah. Wow, what a great time, everybody. Maybe I'll look at that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's a
Ah.
good picture too.
Be sure to come back next week on Rocco's Basement where Matthew reads more things.
I was gonna say story time.
Yeah, I forgot that I had that.
Rocco's story time.
I really, yeah. I mean, as far as these movies go,
Gotta
we
get some
shit
TV
on them, but
piano
like
music.
those movies came at perfect time. All right, question number 1, and it's 5 questions, so we'll see who wins.
All right.
Between you 3.
Okay.
All right, honestly, you guys knew a lot more about the movie than I thought you did. So
I don't know
these,
anything
these,
about
these
these
are gonna be
movies.
pretty. These might be pretty good. I don't know if I
Let her rip.
Okay.
Barbossa.
Who plays
The monkey.
Who plays Davy Jones?
Oh fuck! I don't know his name. Some
No.
Scottish actor.
Yeah, who's
He's
the
some
actor?
Scottish
Oh.
actor wearing CG the whole time.
Dumbledore.
Yeah,
No?
fucking Conor McGregor. I have no idea.
No,
Alan
you didn't know.
Rickman.
I've seen one special on him and how they did the makeup. It was
The CG,
cool,
The CG, yeah.
but I literally don't know his name. Is he like a famous actor?
Yeah.
Well, okay, what else was he in? Give us a
Hang
hint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give us another movie.
All right. Let me see what comes
Nobody
up.
pays attention to who plays Davy Jones. He's
What
the
do you mean
tentacle
nobody-
guy.
Like I said, I've
You
seen-
leave it at the tentacle.
I saw one special. I'm pretty sure they never even said his name. Pretty sure they just referred to him as Davy Jones.
Because he is Davy Jones.
And he was a damn good Davy Jones, but no one remembers the fucking name.
Well, he's a British actor. So you mean he's been like, been a Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, the Harry Potter movies. Sean Penn.
I was gonna say Sean.
Is it
Simon Pegg.
No, it's not
That's what I was
Simon
gonna
Pegg.
say.
Yeah, never mind. You guys probably wouldn't see him.
Is it Dumbledore?
Well, it's been a great show, everybody.
Is it Simon Pegg?
It's been a great show. Well, who was he in Harry Potter?
Simon Pegg.
Dumbledore.
Yeah, he was Dumbledore. No, it's Bill Nighy. So Sir Bill Nighy. So good job, everybody.
Michael Gambon.
Great.
Keira
Maybe you
Knightley.
didn't know anymore. Okay, good. Cool. Question
Paul
number
McCartney.
2. Question number 2. This is a quote. Who said, "This is either madness or brilliance"?
It's
You just have to, wait. I didn't say the rules. You have to say your name, and then I'll call you out.
Me.
And then you say it. Yes, you.
his
Character
first
name. Character name.
Fuck. Gibbs.
Oh, crap. I was going to say Gibbs.
What was the quote?
This is either madness or brilliance.
Can I answer again if nobody answers?
No, if nobody answers, then
This
yeah.
is either madness or brilliance. I don't
Is
know.
it Gibbs now?
Is it Norrington?
No.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't know.
everybody's guess. Can I guess again?
Yeah,
Will
sure.
Turner.
It is Will Turner, but you don't get the point.
Why?
What do you mean? That's not how the game
Right.
works.
What? We all
That's not
got it
how the
wrong,
game
so I
works.
answered it right.
No, that means you fail. It
But I
means you
got it
lose.
right.
In
You
Jeopardy,
lose.
you can answer more than one.
You win. Okay, fine. You win 1 point because we play Jeopardy rules. Next question.
Jeopardy always rules.
Who's this guy?
Gibbs.
Damn it.
Me. Gibbs.
Ah.
Connor got it. Okay. Next question. So we got 1 and 1. Jeremy, you got 0. You need to catch up.
I've never seen these movies.
Who weds Will and Elizabeth in At World's End?
Me. Barbosa.
Ooh, Kale, 2-1.
I thought you were answering.
I was going to yell
I was
Barbosa
like, you
before the
married
question
him?
started as a joke.
All right.
Me.
Final question. Who is this?
Me. Blackbeard.
Damn it.
Kale, Blackbeard.
I didn't know
Wow,
who
looks
that
like
was.
you-
I knew that as soon
We're
as
going to
Kale
go into
said
a
it.
bonus round
Okay.
where all the points mean nothing, and whoever gets this one wins.
Alright.
Wait, what is it?
Name this tune from a Pirates movie.
How do you name this tune?
Name
Is
this
it
tune
the
from a
Goo Goo
Pirates-
Dolls song from Treasure Planet?
And Jeremy wins!
Yeah!
I was gonna say Treasure Planet. God damn it.
You said name this tune from a Pirates movie, and I was thinking Pirates of the Caribbean. I was like, at what point in any Pirates of the Caribbean movie did this happen?
Haha, you knew I had to shoehorn Pirates. Treasure Planet.
Pirates of
It's
the Caribbean,
Pirates,
Treasure Planet?
Yep.
As
Well,
soon as
that
you
was
said
opposition.
pirates, I was like, fuck, he's talking about Treasure Planet.
Yeah, I got the poster up there. I was gonna twist it and have all the questions be about Treasure Planet, but I couldn't decide if I wanted to do real Pirates of the Caribbean question.
Did the
and
cook
then do
have a
this.
name besides the cook
The
in
cook?
Treasure Planet?
Who's
You know,
the cook?
the cook. The fucking armed dude.
Oh,
Borderlands looking motherfucker.
Yeah, what's his name?
The cook. I thought that was his name. Does he have an
Oh,
actual
he has a
name?
name.
He has to have a name.
You can peek one of the mermaids right there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's the mermaid who drags dude down to the bottom after he dies.
It's weird that she's in this standalone picture with Blackbeard.
So now we're
Oh,
just,
holding
now
what
this,
looks like Johnny Depp's skull.
yeah.
That would've been a
This
plot
is Matthew's favorite
It is.
song in the whole world.
This is my favorite song ever. Anybody want to give a guess of what his name was?
What, whose name?
The cook? First name, the last name Cook.
Yeah, I
It
don't
was
know.
John Silver.
Oh yeah,
was it John Silver? Yeah, because they called him Captain Silver.
Hi ho, Silver.
Oh wait.
I don't know. I don't remember that movie very well. But I remember this song. This song's amazing.
We watched it like a month ago.
I
didn't
fell
watch
asleep.
it a month ago.
I think I fell asleep during my favorite movie.
I watched it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes, thanks for hanging on.
Connor paid the most attention.
I did.
And you loved it too.
I do love that movie.
We were watching it, and I asked a question about something that happened like 5 minutes before.
It was a very depressing
Yeah.
end to the basement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a depressing end. I'm sorry.
Thanks
Oh,
for
you
hanging
filled
in
it
the
with
basement.
I think we kind of failed.
There's been an angsty.
Yeah,
Rocco's
Spider-Man
basement.
3.
All right, the next question. How old is Jim in Treasure Planet?
Barbosa.
24.
No, the kid?
60.
15.
16.
15.
Barbosa.
Damn.
Connor wins. Who plays Jim? Who does the voice?
Barbosa.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Connor wins again.
Rats.
Listen, we're just throwing shit out here. Whose favorite movie is Treasure Planet?
Yours.
Yeah.
Woo! And that's the end of the show, and Connor wins again. All right.
Do you know
I guess
any other
yeah.
Pirates movies besides The Caribbean and Treasure Planet?
I know Treasure Island, but Treasure Planet stole everything from Treasure Island.
Muppets Treasure Island.
Muppets Treasure Island. You got another Muppets Treasure Island question?
Do I have a Muppets Treasure Island?
Kermit the
question?
Frog.
Yeah.
No.
Great, and that's the end of the show. Thanks for
Again.
coming and hanging out with the basement, Kel. You got what? You got something to send us off with?
Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out in Kale's Corner. And we'll have a new episode for you next week.
New episode for you next week. Coming right at you.